There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Subscribe, don't dessa.
So we have this concept called melanin. And to my understanding, melanin is a brownish red molecule that turns sunlight into information, vitamins, and all type of good stuff. It's said that the cells, every cell in your body, as a matter of fact, your DNA really, cells in the body don't have brains, yet they think. They communicate with each other, and they, they reproduce. Yet the cell, the thinking part of a cell, is its nucleus. Now, when you take the nucleus out of a cell, the cell still functions, thinks, communicates until it breaks down and needs to regenerate itself. That's why the nucleus is in the cell. When the cell breaks down and has to rejuvenate itself, it goes back to the nucleus to get its original blueprint, and that's how cells stay alive. The cell really thinks, not with the nucleus, but with its skin. It's called the membrane. The cell thinks and responds with its membrane. Now, because we are only a collection of cells, that's all this is a collection of cells, we may have been duped into thinking that we think with our brain, when in fact, we think with our skin. If in fact, the macro matches the micro and the micro matches the macro, then the smallest aspects of ourselves are manifested as the biggest aspects of ourselves. Well, our cells do not think with their nucleus, they think with their skin. And if we are an accumulation of them, how are we thinking then? Stretch it out even further. Where is your thinking? Is your thinking in your head because this is what you were told? Ancient Egyptians thought that thought came from the heart. Ancient Egyptians would never point to their head. They would always point to the heart. They thought that thinking, their philosophy was that thinking itself comes from the heart, not the brain. So where is your thinking? Some people who are, some men, as a matter of fact, who are always sexually aroused around women, they say, you're thinking with your... Other people say, I have a gut feeling. Well, why do you think like that? It's just in my gut. Well, your liver thinks, your stomach thinks, your intestines think, your heart, your brain, everything's thinking. And your skin is thinking too. And melanin is the first thing that the sun, it's your connection to the sun. There's a pharaoh called Akhenaten. And Queen Nefertiti, you might know of these people, but they tried to start a city called Amarna, A-M-A-R-N-A, Amarna. And this city was a city dedicated to the sun. To the sun. Somehow Pharaoh Akhenaten figured out that the sun is what was giving us life, the Aten was giving us life, giving us information. And you could see Egyptian reliefs of Pharaoh Akhenaten and Queen Nefertiti bathed in the sun. And the sun, you see in the relief, sometimes they depict the sun with little hands at the end of its rays, the end of the ray of the sun, his little hands on the end of it touching the divinity. So it's like, this is like how the universe is actually touching you, is through light. And how you're actually responding is through melanin.
Hey yo, it's Swiss.
My name is JJ Bowler.
This is Shakara. Hi sister, my name is Empress Imani.
What's up, it's the world changer Melanin, and you're locked onto Got Kush.
Got Kush.
Got Kush.
Got Kush TV, the conscious platform for all conscious people. Stay tuned.
There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Subscribe. Down there, sir.